Hello and welcome to One Take. It is episode 22. 22. That's gonna take a really long time soon. And I'd just like to remind you that in several years, let's say 2047, nothing you do today will be remembered by anyone, so be as stupid as you want. But besides that, I just want to talk about whatever I'm going to talk about. I mean, that's the point of the videos. Neither of us know until it's already been filmed. Man, if that water isn't good. Admittedly, I've tried filming this several times so far. I just kept messing up the intro every time. And admittedly, there's no such thing as a right intro, really, for me. Because, I mean... yeah, so my day went pretty well, I guess. I woke up a little late, but that's to be expected when you're staying up all night watching YouTube videos, which is not what you should do. You should stay up all morning watching YouTube videos and be late to school. No, don't be late to school. Don't go to school. School is stupid. I don't even know. Yeah, but then there was choir, and I did choir, and it was half decent, I guess. Which is really my problem. I don't rate things, really. I'm just like, I did a thing. Now I want to go do other things elsewhere. And that's my life, really. So, what did you think of the performance? I thought it was done. It did not invoke any serious emotions within me, but then again, things rarely do. But, you know what does? Indian food. Indian food is really spicy. It evokes several emotions, such as sadness and spiciness. Not that I had Indian food today, but Indian food is a thing, which I think people need to be aware of. Indian food. So yeah, blah blah blah, went through school, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Had marching band inside, so we didn't actually march anything, we just played the music. I was a little peeved. I was like, it's marching band, isn't it? I mean, come on, guys. So what I think we should do is, every day at the end of the day, they have this little video showing a guy jumping into the ocean covered in fish. Like, he just tapes a bunch of fish to him. And then a shark comes up and eats him alive. I think that'd really brighten up our days, don't you think? I was talking with my friend for literally 3 seconds about how our common portrayal of a month is of 30 days, whilst literally half of the months, well, 5 months, are 31 days. One of them is 28 or 29, depending on who you ask on what day. And by day, I mean year. Every 4 years. Same as elections. And you know, only if, like, half, basically. Half of the months are actually month length. The rest of them are not month length. They're month and some. Or a little less than a month. So, I don't really think we ever got anywhere with that conversation, but when we had it. And then we made jokes about Gangnam Style for literally 45 minutes. Yep. See, part of my main problem like socially. In case you don't know, I'm not very good at social things, which I think would be kind of obvious if you ever talk to me. Part of my problem is that I'm extremely analytical about things, which means I need to have a full explanation of it. Like, it can't just be a joke. It has to be, we have created something valid out of this joke. Like, oh, people like unicorns because they poop rainbows. What? You mean... But of course, you know, a rainbow isn't an actual physical thing. It's just a reflection of water droplets. So, that means that in actuality, unicorns poop extremely explosive, liquidy diarrhea. And that's the science. And you don't really want to know the science because extremely liquidy explosive diarrhea isn't something you want your parents to overhear you talking about with your friend, or to have anyone ever overhear, or even hear in the first place. But that's the kind of thing that happens because I don't want it to just be a joke. I want there to be science behind the joke. Like, oh, so the doctor walks into the store and he's like, what kind of store? What is he buying at said store? I mean, what? I'm not being given enough information to make this joke funny. What's wrong with you people? Of course, what's wrong with you people is the question I ask every day when I wake up in the morning. I go, what's wrong with you people? And then I get dressed. Well, to be fair, I go to the bathroom, get dressed, and then get out of bed. That was a joke, by the way. Jokes. If that's what passes for a joke in your town, I don't think I want to go there. Of course, I don't blame you. From what I've heard, apparently this is a very boring town. Of course, you gotta invent your own fun. Or something. I'm assuming you invent your own fun, I don't know. I've literally stared at a brick wall for 10 minutes and not had any problems, so... Oh yeah, that's another thing. If you're around me a lot, you'll notice, you'll be like, oh, what are you staring at? And then I'll answer with, nothing. But I mean, if you want to follow my pupils, I'm staring at that tile right over there. Because I'm not actually thinking about whatever's going on in your world, your boring human world. I'm thinking about whatever's going on in my world, which usually involves me singing something. Or an extremely convoluted plot about time travel. But everything I do involves time travel. We're time traveling right now. At 1 second per second of actual time. This is me looking at a watch. It's a hair past a freckle. And now that all the stupid jokes are out of the way, I really haven't... well, I need to go to the movies is the thing. It's not like I'm like, oh, I miss all my friends. I should go to the movies with them. I'm not really one to miss people. But it's a thing of, oh, I want to see Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone and Christian Bale killing people. I don't think Christian Bale actually kills anyone because he's too much of a wuss to actually do it. Oh, I said it. Ah. What are you gonna do, Bale? Huh? Gonna cough on me? Anyway, yeah, I still need to see The Dark Knight Rises and The Expendables 2 and whatever else comes out, I don't know. Okay, I'll be honest. I'm looking at this list, there's not really anything else. I just haven't been to the movies recently in like a long time. And then when I go to the movies, I see Total Recall. So, which was a very good movie. If you don't pay attention to the plot or the fact that it's no way related to either the book or the 1984 to 1980s Arnold Schwarzenegger film, which involved Mars. So it's just full on just, oh, Australia and Europe, eh? Western Europe, the good part of Europe. Australia and Western Europe, eh? What's that? Why don't the people in Australia just get jobs in Australia instead of traveling halfway across the freaking world in the middle of the earth through a tunnel? Good question. But, I don't even know anymore. I promise. I promise upon promises to the God of Isaac, Joseph, and Abraham, and Jesus, I guess. I don't... Is that the same? I guess, technically, yeah. As well as to anyone else. I promise to Buddha. That sometime the videos will actually contain information about things, or not, depending on who really likes these better. If you hear something in the background, it's my brother, because he's a butt hat. He's literally just a giant butt with a hat on it, and that's... Yep. So I think that about sums it up for the video of today. As a closing thing, I'd like to remind you that if you haven't already, you should maybe possibly just subscribe. Unless you already subscribed, in which case I'm sorry for pushing you about subscribing when you've already subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, you should subscribe, and if you don't comment that often on videos of any kind, maybe now is your chance to actually comment, you know, get a little, say, put your 2 cents in on what should happen around here. Maybe if you comment a lot, you could also, I mean, there's not really any limits, minimums, or maximums. You could also like the video. It doesn't really do much, I'll be honest. It's not like I get paid or anything. But I get paid in the warm, loving warmth of people liking my videos, which I guess is cool. Also, topic for today, sprinkle. Does it sound kind of sexual? Go.